Hey everyone, welcome back. AI is everywhere we look these days, right?
It really is. It's like everyone's suddenly an expert.
And everyone's talking about it, but we're going to really hone in on how it's shaking things up with social media marketing. And it's happening so fast, it's kind of hard to keep up.
I know what you mean. It's like every day there's something new.
Exactly. And that's why we're doing this deep dive, We're looking at this article by this guy who calls himself a digital marketing legend.
Bit much, don't you think?
Maybe, maybe not. We'll see if he lives up to the hype.
Right. So he's basically saying AI is doing way more than just scheduling your posts for you now. He's saying it's shaping whole strategies.
Yeah, from the ground up, right? It's kind of wild to think about.
It is. Predicting what's going to be trending before it even happens, stuff like that. That's what he says. And personalizing your whole experience on social media, down to the last detail.
So is this for real or is it just hype? What do you think?
Well, I think we're already seeing some of this in action, right? Look at how these social media algorithms work now.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of creepy how they know what you're into sometimes.
Seriously, they're reading my mind.
But this article, it's saying AI is going to go way beyond just, basic personalization.
Okay, so what? What's it going to be like?
It's going to be about predicting what content you're going to vibe with the most, what's going to go viral.
Viral, huh? So you're saying it's going to know what's going to blow up before it even happens?
That's the idea, yeah. And maybe even what's going to make you actually spend money. That's the holy grail for marketers, right?
Yeah. Makes sense. So let me get this straight. I'm scrolling through my feed, right? And suddenly, bam, ad for the exact shoes I was just checking out online.
Exactly. That's what he's calling hyper-personalization.
Hyper-personalization?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, on the one hand, I'm down with seeing less stuff that's totally irrelevant, right?
Right. Who needs more ads for lawnmowers when you live in an apartment?
Ugh, tell me about it. I swear, half my feed is just lawn care products.
So yeah, seeing more of what we actually want to see, that sounds pretty good.
Okay, but then it gets a little creepy too, right? If an algorithm can predict what we want that accurately.
It makes you wonder, are we really the ones making choices at that point?
Right, it's like that whole thing, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product.
Exactly, except here the product is our data, all our preferences, our whole online selves, basically.
So AI is shaping our social media experience? Sure, we get that. But then this digital marketing legend guy, he takes it a step further.
Oh, yeah. What's he saying?
He's saying AI is going to single-handedly make India the richest country in the world.
Whoa, hold on. AI equals instant wealth for a whole country. How's he figure that?
That's what I want to know. That seems like a bit of a stretch even for a digital marketing legend.
I mean, AI is a powerful tool, but that's a bold prediction.
Right. So how does he even connect those dots?
Well, from what I gather, he seems to be saying that AI is going to boost innovation and efficiency across the board, in every part of the economy.
Okay, I see where he's going with that.
He's saying that India could use AI to get ahead in industries like manufacturing, healthcare, even finance. They could use AI to predict what's going to happen.
It's a bold strategy, that's for sure. I guess only time will tell if he's right about that one.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how that plays out.
Okay, so we've talked about AI personalizing our feeds, maybe even predicting the economic future of nations.
Yeah, and don't forget those targeted ads.
Oh yeah, those are definitely getting better. But what about the whole creativity thing?
You mean, are the robots going to take our jobs?
Exactly. There are a lot of people out there who are worried about that, and I can see why.
Yeah, definitely a valid concern. But actually, the article argues that AI is going to enhance human creativity.
Enhance, so not replace.
Not replace, no. Augment, he says.
Okay, so how's that going to work? Is AI going to become our creative muse or something?
Well, imagine this. AI can analyze mountains of data, right? Way more than any human could ever hope to process.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They're like data crunching machines.
Exactly. And they can use that data to spot patterns and trends that would take us humans years to uncover.
Interesting. So having a superpowered research assistant.
Exactly. And that research, that data, can then be used to make way more informed creative decisions. So instead of replacing us, AI becomes this incredibly powerful tool.
So instead of replacing human marketers, AI becomes a superpowered assistant.
That's the gist of it, yeah. He even gives this example of an ad agency that's using AI to come up with the initial ideas, and then their creative team, they take those ideas and develop them, turn them into actual campaigns.
So they're using AI for the brainstorming part.
Yeah, exactly. It's like having a brainstorming partner that can process information on a whole other level, you know?
That's kind of cool, actually. Like having a secret weapon in the creative process.
Right. And they say it's led to some of their best work.
So it's working for them.
It is, yeah. The article talks about how AI can analyze like thousands of successful ad campaigns.
Thousands. Okay, that's something we definitely can't do.
No way. But AI can break them all down, you know, and identify patterns and all sorts of things.
Like what kind of patterns? Give me some examples.
Okay, so like color schemes, the overall tone, even the types of music used. Stuff like that.
Wow, it can pick up on all that.
It can. It's crazy. And human creatives, they can then use that analysis as inspiration for their own work.
So it's not like AI is coming up with the ideas all on its own.
No, it's more like it's giving human creativity a boost.
Okay, I get it. It's like AI is the research assistant and we're the ones who get to be the artists.
Exactly. So maybe AI isn't coming for our creative jobs just yet.
Oh, that's a relief. But what about those ads, though? The ones that are like creepily accurate.
Oh, yeah, those. AI is definitely behind those.
So how does that even work? Is it just eavesdropping on our conversations or something?
Well, not exactly, but kinda. It's all about data, right? AI algorithms analyze all that data we generate online.
Oh, I know. It's kind of scary how much information is out there about us.
It is. But the article talks about how this all ties into optimizing ad spending, basically getting the most out of every marketing dollar.
Makes sense. Companies are always looking for an edge.
Exactly. And that's where AI comes in. It can use all that data to figure out which ads are going to get the most clicks, the most conversions, you know, which ones actually lead to sales.
So it's like AI is learning to be a better marketer than us humans.
In a way, yeah. But it's only as good as the data it's given, right? So if the data is messed up, the AI won't be very effective.
That makes sense. Garbage in, garbage out, as they say.
Exactly. That's why human oversight is still super important.
We can't just let the robots run wild just yet.
Not yet. But speaking of things AI is supposedly getting really good at, this article dives into another interesting area.
Oh, yeah. What's that?
Predicting what content will go viral.
Whoa, hold on. Is that even possible?
That's what they're saying. It's like having a crystal ball for social media.
Okay, now that would be seriously impressive.
Right. Remember that video of the dancing dog that was everywhere a few weeks back?
Oh, yeah. How could I forget? That was all over my feed.
Everyone's was. Well, the article claims that AI marketing tools actually identified its viral potential days before it blew up.
No way. Seriously?
That's what they're saying. Just based on early engagement data, apparently.
Wow, that's pretty amazing if it's true.
Right. It's like AI spotted a rising star even before us humans caught on.
So AI, the talent scout of the internet, who knew?
Right. And that kind of predictive power has huge implications for marketers, especially with social media, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, going viral can make or break a brand these days.
Exactly. It's huge.
It's like AI has its finger on the pulse of the internet, sensing what's about to blow up before it even happens.
Yeah, it's wild. And it makes you think about this whole digital marketing legend thing, you know?
Yeah, what about it?
Like, this guy clearly believes in the power of AI to change everything about marketing.
Totally. And based on what we've talked about today, he's not wrong.
Right. It's not just some far off thing anymore.
Yeah, it's here now. He kept saying that, and I'm starting to realize he's right.
He might actually be a legend.
Right. This isn't sci-fi. AI is already shaping our whole online experience, whether we're paying attention or not.
And most of us probably aren't paying attention, which is kind of the point.
Exactly. We're all just scrolling along oblivious.
And that's why it's so important to, like, talk about this stuff.
Totally. Get it out in the open.
Yeah, because the more we understand how AI works, the good and the bad.
The possibilities and the pitfalls, right?
Exactly. The better equipped we'll be to, you know, deal with it.
And navigate this whole new world, right?
Exactly.
So if you had to pick one thing you really want our listeners to take away from this whole deep dive, what would it be?
That's a tough one. I'd say just remember AI is a tool, right? And like any tool, it can be used for good or for bad.
Used responsibly or irresponsibly?
Exactly. So the future of like social media and maybe even society as a whole.
No big deal. Right.
Right. Haha. It all depends on how we choose to use AI.
On that note, we'll leave you with this little thought. As AI gets better at predicting what we'll do online, our likes, dislikes, all that.
Will we just become even easier to market to?
Right. More susceptible? Or will we wise up?
Yeah, will we start to see those algorithms at work and be like, nope, not falling for that.
Right. Fighting back against the machines. I like it. That's all the time we have for today's deep dive into AI and social media marketing.
It's been fun. Lots to think about.
Always is. But hey, the conversation doesn't have to end here, right? Keep those wheels turning, folks.
And be sure to check out the article. We'll link to it in the show notes.
Yes, do your own deep dive. And until next time, happy scrolling, everyone.